This is the first day of the proposed 3-day strike. All Los Angeles Unified School District schools are closed today, leaving over 400,000 children out of school. It is very possible that we will get more rain and snow in the coming weeks, making hiking trails very hazardous and icy, like the path behind me. The Long Beach Turkey Trot has become a tradition for many families in the area. It's created a sense of community, and with it being held on Thanksgiving Day every year, people are sharing what they're grateful for. The World Tour Rams tailgate at every Los Angeles Rams home game. The tailgate lot is lot pink here at SoFi Stadium. The Chicago Bears may be in a rebuild, but these Chicago Bears fans are rebuilding as well. Fit Girl Club LA offers cardio and cocktails every Sunday morning here at the Roosevelt Hotel. Reporting from Hollywood, I'm Jenilee Borek. The proposed 3-day strike of Los Angeles Unified School District support staff has become a reality after weekend negotiations failed between union representatives of SEIU Local 99 and district officials. Thousands gathered downtown to unify their voices. The president of SEIU Local 99, Conrado Guerrero, says this has been a long time coming.
Well, I mean, this strike didn't just happen overnight. This has been 11 months in the making, and finally the members just got tired of the disrespect and the lack of commitment by the district to come to the bargaining table.
SEIU Local 99 represents school employees like cafeteria workers, custodians, bus drivers, teachers' assistants, and other workers that are essential for the second largest school system in the country to function. The 30% increase in wages they've asked for hasn't been met, and Guerrero says many members are one paycheck away from being homeless.
Right now, the average worker makes about $25,000 a year, and with 30% plus 2, it's going to bring them up to about $37,000, which is just right above poverty wage level.
Members of United Teachers Los Angeles gathered downtown as well to show support. Rafael Rodriguez has been teaching for over 25 years and says it's important for them to be there.
And as a teacher, we feel it's morally right to stand for injustice, whether it's in the classroom or in this case with our fellow support staff.
On the other side, LA Schools Superintendent Alberto Carvalho says the strike is unnecessary and will harm students, but Rodriguez doesn't believe negotiations have been taken serious.
The superintendent was brought here from Miami for one reason, to break the unions.
This is the first day of the proposed 3-day strike. All Los Angeles Unified School District schools are closed today, leaving over 400,000 children out of school. There are thousands in attendance, with teachers being here in solidarity. Reporting from downtown Los Angeles for Valley View News, I'm Jenilee Borek. The mountains can be fun, but winter weather increases danger. Rescuers like volunteers with the Montrose Search and Rescue Team have recently helped with Mount Baldy area searches.
This year has been especially busy for us in terms of winter operations with the volume of snow and rain.
Mother Nature has brought some challenging conditions to the Los Angeles County mountains. Officials say that in less than a month, 2 hikers have fallen to their deaths. Others have been seriously injured and several have gone missing.
Mountains have been severe. When we searched Mount Islip, it was snowing, very windy, but in general the conditions were very harsh.
The best thing to do is to prepare to make sure you're not a victim. Hiking alone isn't ideal, especially in the winter, but if you do go at it alone, hiker Ryan Flesher says awareness is key.
I think know your limits. If you're really familiar with a certain area, and you want to go out on a solo hike, then that's fine. Just make sure that you're not handling it in weather that you're unprepared for.
There's a couple other good things to keep in mind as well.
It's optional if you go on a hike, if you make a peak. Coming home is not optional.
It is very possible that we will get more rain and snow in the coming weeks, making hiking trails very hazardous and icy, like the path behind me. It is recommended to stay off of these trails as these conditions continue. Reporting from Mount Baldy for Valley View News, I'm Jenilee Borek. Every year on Thanksgiving Day, the Long Beach Turkey Trot brings the community together. Justin Rudd, who runs a nonprofit in the area, is the organizer of the event.
I started the Long Beach Turkey Trot about 20 years ago here on the beach bike path. And today we had about 2,300 runners and walkers.
The trot raises money for his organization. Footballs, ribbons, and pies are handed out depending on runners' finishing positions. They provide water and snacks for participants, and each year people are asked to bring food to donate, which goes to a different group. This year it went to AIDS Food Store.
It's easy. We're not asking for a lot. We're asking for whatever people can give. So whether some people bring a can or two, other people are bringing entire grocery bags. And yeah, it's a good event to get.
Some people have been attending since they were young and continue to come out year after year.
There were some little kids here 20 years ago, and now they're not so little. They're grown up, they're in college, they're out of college.
Sydney Carlson is one of those who run the turkey trot from a young age and placed first in one of the 5Ks this year.
Having an accomplishment like that and like thinking, hey, like I'm so healthy, like I'm able to run and do this, it's like something I really am grateful for.
The Long Beach Turkey Trot has become a tradition for many families in the area. It's created a sense of community, and with it being held on Thanksgiving Day every year, people are sharing what they're grateful for. Reporting from Long Beach, I'm Jenilee Borek.
Yeah, and it's a whole range of things, right? It's on a continuum, it's on a spectrum, and I think it's ever evolving. So can I also ask you what your pronouns are?
Yeah, so my pronoun is yum because I always say like I want to leave like a good taste in people's mouths. Like that's like the energy that I want to give.
So we heard a little bit about what's going on with these transgender athlete bans in different states. Can I ask you, how do you feel your life would be different if you lived in a state that had one of these bans?
Yeah, I mean, as hard as it was here in California without that ban existing, I couldn't imagine being in one of these other places that had bans.